Hello, my name is James Garner. I'm the executive chef here at the Santa Claran Hotel and Casino in Espanola, New Mexico. The Santa Claran Hotel and Casino has many great restaurants on property, including the Black Mesa Steakhouse. We are currently featuring a brand new menu this holiday season, and we look forward to having you guys out to see us. The holiday season is a time filled with great food, good friends, and fond memories. A lot of times in creating these fond memories with the great food, we spend too much time in the kitchen and not enough time socializing and sharing stories. I want to show you today the best way to make an impact without spending all day in the kitchen. Typically, a holiday table is filled with turkeys, hams, and prime rib. I find the best way to make an impact and a great impression is simply to give them something they don't expect. A great quality pork will be something different, have a unique flavor, and it's very simple to do. You're going to start by selecting a high quality pork loin. You want to make sure that you have great marbling throughout the pork loin. I like to tie mine. When you tie your pork loin, you allow it to hold a shape, as well as it compacts the meat and keeps the moisture inside versus coming out. You can create a dry rub out of pretty much any herb, spice, or seasoning that you prefer. Today I'm going to show you a very simple one. You're going to start with a teaspoon of ground cumin, a tablespoon of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of salt. You can use kosher, I prefer sea salt, a little coarse ground pepper, about a tablespoon of chopped chives, a teaspoon of chopped rosemary, and a tablespoon of dried oregano. I'm showing you that you can combine dried herbs with fresh garlic and seasonings as well as fresh herbs, and that'll give you a really bold flavor. So we're going to mix these ingredients to get a good rub for your pork. And start by adding a little olive oil to your pork loin. About 1.5 tablespoons per side. You want to then coat your pork and try to get it as evenly as possible. Using a bowl will capture any loose seasonings and allow you to continue the process and get as much of that on your pork as possible. This is all the flavor that's going to help you, and we'll go through some different steps as we go. You want to make sure you have a nice hot pan. The hotter the pan, the quicker the sear, and that is very important for you. You're going to add a little olive oil to your pan just to help prevent it from sticking. And you're going to sear your pork loin for about 2.5 minutes on each side. And each side, you want all 4 sides to get a nice sear. It's going to lock the seal of the surface of the pork loin. It's going to keep your moisture in. This dark brown color is what you're going for, and you want to make sure you get that on all of your sides. Once you've completed that, or while you're finishing your sear, you want to get you a baking dish. You can use glass, metal, anything with a steep edge that'll keep everything from falling into your oven and having a bigger mess to clean up. You want to take about 1/2 cup of carrots, diced celery, and about 1 cup of diced onions. I like to use garlic in my recipes quite a bit. It's got a great earthy flavor and a subtle sweetness that enhances your dishes. I'm going to take about 4 bay leaves, and I'm going to put them in the pan. Arrange your vegetables to make a bed, if you will. And what that's going to do is going to keep your pork from sticking to the bottom of the pan, and it's going to allow heat to go around the entire surface of your pork. You're going to transfer your pork on top of your vegetables, and then you're going to add to your hot pan about 1/4 cup of wine. Any white wine will do. You want to steer away from dealing with red wines and pork. Not unheard of, but typically white wine is a little lighter in flavor, and pork is as well, so it blends the flavors pretty well. You're going to add about 1.5 cups of chicken stock. You can use broth or bouillon and mixed with water, but you can really never beat a true handcrafted chicken stock. It's a really nice flavor. You're going to take the liquids as you've gotten all the flavor off the bottom of the pan. This process is called deglazing. You're going to pour that liquid over the top of your pork. Once you've prepared all of this, you want to stick it in a 300-degree oven for approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. You want to keep in mind that you can never uncook meat, so you certainly want to check your internal temperature every 20 to 30 minutes. The internal target temperature is about 150 degrees. Any more than that, you're going to risk drying out your pork loin. Once you've pulled your pork loin out, you want to let it rest for about 15 minutes. This allows the tissue to relax and your pork to maintain its moisture. You want to reserve the liquids and vegetables in your pan because you can make a really nice pan sauce with all those wonderful flavors that you've left in the pan there. The final step, you want to slice your pork to your desired thickness, typically about 1/2 inch. It's a generous portion. You want to serve it on a platter. You can garnish with fresh herbs, anything to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And you can see how the crust has stayed there. Serve it with your favorite side item and just have a wonderful time and get back to spending that quality time with your family. Thank you for watching today. We appreciate it. Happy holidays from my kitchen to yours.